Children, let's talk about one more topic today. It's a very small but interesting topic, that is dielectrics and polarization. So the word dielectric is very familiar to you. We had discussed about dielectrics in our first chapter. Okay. So what do you mean by dielectrics? Dielectrics are materials that do not allow the flow of electricity through them, but at the same time it shows some electric effect. Okay. So our next topic is about the polarization of dielectric and what are the different types of dielectrics. Okay, so let's discuss about these two topics today. So what do you mean by a dielectric, my dear children? A dielectric is a substance which does not allow the flow of electric charges through it but permits them to exert electrostatic field and force. And dielectrics are insulators. They don't have free electrons in them. So that's why they do not allow the flow of charges. But at the same time, they permit to exert electrostatic field and force on them. And there are two types of dielectrics. One is polar dielectric and non-polar dielectric, which will be discussed in the next slide. Okay, so examples for dielectrics are air, hydrogen gas, glass mica, paraffin wax, transformer oil, etc. are examples for dielectrics. And what is the purpose of dielectric? It increases the capacitance of the capacitor. We had discussed this concept in our previous slides. Okay, so whenever a dielectric medium is introduced in between the plates of a capacitor, its capacitance will increase. So that is the purpose of dielectric. So what is polar dielectric? A polar dielectric is a molecule or is a substance in which the centers of positive and negative charges do not coincide. Okay, so from the examples, the concept will be much more clear to you. What are the examples for polar dielectrics? Hydrogen chloride HCl, H2O, this is H2O, water, NH3, ammonia, NaCl, that is sodium chloride. Children, on the screen you can see the structure of H2O molecule. Water molecule has a V-shaped structure like this, and two H plus ions are separated by one O minus ions like this. Okay, so what is the center of positive charge here? So this is one positive ion, this is one positive ion. So their common center of mass will reside here. This is the point of common center of mass for these two positively charged ions. So this will be the center of positive charge, and here we have oxygen ion which is negatively charged. So this is the center of negative charge, and here this positive charge and the negative charges are separated by a distance, a definite distance. So it behaves like a dipole, and also it possesses some dipole moment. Okay, so their centers of positive charge and negative charge will never coincide. And what will be the direction of dipole moment? The direction of dipole moment is from negative to positive charge, that is from O minus to the center, the common center of two H plus ions. Okay, so that's why we say that polar dielectric has a dipole moment, and also the centers of positive and negative charges do not coincide. And let's take another example, NaCl. In NaCl, Na ions is positive charged and Cl minus ions is negative charged. So again they are separated by some definite distance, and the direction of dipole moment is from minus charge to plus charge. Similarly, HCl, hydrogen chloride, it is H plus and Cl minus ions. Again, both the positive and negative charges are separated by a definite distance. So such molecules or such substances are known as polar dielectrics. Okay, they have a net dipole moment. And a substance made of polar molecule is known as a polar substance. Next, let's discuss about non-polar dielectrics. So what will be non-polar dielectrics? Their centers of positive and negative charges will coincide. So there won't be any separation between the positive and negative charges. So their net dipole moment will be 0. Examples are carbon dioxide, hydrogen gas. So from the examples, it will be very clear. See, what is the structure of carbon dioxide? O minus, C plus, again O minus. So this is the structure of carbon dioxide, CO2, right? So oxygen ions are negatively charged ions and the carbon ion is a positively charged ion. So what is the common center of mass of these two negatively charged ions? It will be along the line, or it will be in the midpoint of the line joining them. So this is the line joining both the negatively charged oxygen ions, and this is the midpoint, right? So this, at this point, this is the point of center of mass of negative charge, or this point is the center of negative charge. Similarly, what is the center of positive charge? Again, same point, because the carbon ion, positively charged carbon ion, is residing at the same location. So the center of positive charge also lies at the same point. So here it is very clear, that is the center of positive charge and center of negative charge coincide. There is no separation between positive and negative charges. So it's not a dipole. We can't find any dipole here, and their net dipole moment is 0. Okay, and consider the next example, that is hydrogen gas, or H2. H2, this is the structure. Okay, so their common center of positive charge is here. Again, we can't find any dipole here. So they have a symmetrical shape. Net dipole moment is 0. Okay. So nonpolar dielectrics usually possess a symmetrical shape. And a molecule which is made of, or a substance which is made of nonpolar molecules is known as a nonpolar substance. Okay. So that's all about polar and nonpolar dielectrics, my dear children. In polar dielectrics, the centers of positive and negative charges do not coincide. So there will be a net dipole moment. But in nonpolar dielectrics, the centers of positive and negative charges coincide. So their net dipole moment will be 0. And you must remember the examples for polar and nonpolar dielectrics. With this, I am concluding my session. There will be a YouTube video based on this topic. Please to watch the video, attend the test and post me the answers quickly. We will meet in the next session. Till then, take care. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.